NLT's not here. She's at Middle East Electricity. Claire Sharrock is alongside me. Let's check in with NLT now.
You're listening to Drive Live.
Broadcasting live from Middle East Electricity 2018. Energising the industry.
Only on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Hey Tim, hey Claire, I'm not going to electrify you with any more shocking puns from Middle East Electricity. I think we've done enough of that. But I am here for day 2 and it's really nice atmosphere here today. Zina's with me and we've had a wander around today. Really difficult to get around everything in one day here. It's one of those events that you need a bit more than a day because there's so many halls down here at the World Trade Center that are part of this event. So it's been a busy day for Zina and I, and right now we're lucky enough to be joined by Noura Al Naqbi. She is Manager Regulation at DEWA. Noura, first of all, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so we've been talking, Noura, quite a lot about solar energy over the past day or two while we've been here at MEE, and it's one of the big focal points. I guess you can tell us with a bit more expertise and insight than I could possibly offer about Shams Dubai. First, for the uninitiated, what is Shams Dubai?
Shams Dubai is an initiative that was launched by Dubai Electricity and Water Authority that has set the regulatory framework and the technical requirements for distributed solar energy to be installed by individual customers within their buildings or villas. So basically this framework is for the residents or customers of DEWA in Dubai and owners of the building who are interested to install a solar system to generate their own electricity from solar energy. Now basically Shams Dubai, what it provides to the customers is the whole framework that allows them to install the system and have it at the same time connected to DEWA's grid. The good thing about this is that it's following a net metering scheme in which that the system that is being installed, it would generate for the building, but at the same time, if there is any excess, it can be fed back to the grid and they would be benefited by having the credits from that.
I guess when we say that, there's a financial benefit to doing this. I guess more and more people are going to want to join in this project. So if you put it quite simply, put some solar panels on your villa if you own the property, and you can essentially generate enough power, or you can generate more than you use, and DEWA will credit you that back.
Now, the benefit from having solar, I mean, the financial is one aspect of it, but there is also another aspect, which is the environmental and the sustainability side. The framework allows the customer who owns a property to generate that can cover up to 100% of their energy needs. Now, in terms of savings, that's the financial side of it, because whatever they generate, they won't need to obtain it from the grid, and there would be some kind of savings that would be shown in their bill because they have their own electricity. Now, the other side of it, which is the environmental side of it, it's about using solar energy, and solar energy is a very clean form of energy. It has no carbon emissions to it, and it would support the climate change. It would support sustainability, and they would really be part of the whole economy of Dubai to become a more sustainable and smart city.
And do you think you've seen maybe a change in consumers' behaviour on the back of this? The fact that it's successful, I believe you started off with something like 200, you now have over 800 participants. Do you think people are now having a change in mindset?
Yes, I mean, it was launched in March 2015. The first year was all about building up the market, the capabilities, and making them aware of the requirements, technical requirements, and how to design those systems. Now, over these years, I have noticed that initially projects were more commercial, like they were more large business scale. Now, we tend to see more and more residents who are really interested in having those solar systems installed within their own private villas. Today, we have connected 23 kilowatt of a private villa to a private owner, and it made me very happy to see that there are, like, the awareness of this type of initiative and its benefit has started to become more and more understandable to the customers, and more awareness is being reached out to them to know that there is a huge benefit that they could achieve from having those solar system installed within their building.
So we look around here today and there are lots of solar displays. There's lots of exhibitors showing their wares, so to speak, when it comes to solar power, solar energy. There's different types we're all familiar with. But, I mean, are there any misconceptions that maybe people have that might deter them from getting solar energy? Do you have to work hard to sort of say to people, look, it's fairly straightforward?
See, the solar system is a very simple system. What they really need is to have a proper solar engineer who would do the design work and to provide the equipment that are high quality according to the quality that actually DEWA has set the technical standards, the Shams Bay technical, DRRG we call it, distributed renewable resources generation technical standards that would specify the quality level that we anticipate from those systems. It's very simple. I mean, it's all about having enough area to install the solar panels, and then they need the wirings, and there's an inverter and the metering system, plus the minimum requirements in terms of interconnecting all of those equipment within the building, having it integrated. The nice thing about the system is that it's scalable, which means that the customer has the option to either start up with a small amount of investment and install a small system, and can scale it up to a larger system by having higher investment in this. What's really nice about it is that the operation and maintenance side of the system is minimum. It's less than 1% of the total investment that they would pay.
And finally, you have a helpful calculator.
Yes.
Don't you? Tell me about the calculator.
DEWA has launched an innovative tool, which is a Shams Bay calculator that would support decision making and to support learning and understanding more about the benefits of installing such solar systems to the villa owner or a building owner. Now, if he's a customer of Dubai, basically a customer of DEWA, he would only provide his account number and access to the website using his own account. The calculator, by going direct to the calculator, it would show his premise location, and he can easily draw the size of the system or the area that is available to have a solar system being installed. It would by default calculate to him how much of solar resources available, how much it would produce, how much of savings it could provide, the percentage and the number of panels that would be installed. So it gives him an indication of the sizing of the system and the output production. In addition to that, it would also give him an indicator in terms of the environmental factors, like how many trees did it save, how many carbon emissions was reduced because of having the solar installed, and less car usage. So it also links to him the environmental benefit along with the financial benefit from having the system installed. This is more like a learning tool for the customers to understand more and see the results calculated. Of course, we always say that at the end he should reach out to an enrolled solar consultant and contractor under Shams Bay for them to go to the site and do the feasibility study and the requirements for having those systems installed.
Okay, we wish you continued success with the Shams project. Noura Ahmed Al Naqbi is Manager Regulation at DEWA. Noura, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Stay with me, Tim. In a few minutes' time, I'll be talking to Slavik Klimovic. He is the Industry Director of Utilities for Middle East and North Africa for SAP. He'll be talking to us about how smart utilities will change our lives as consumers.
You're listening to Drive Live.
Broadcasting live from Middle East Electricity 2018. Energising the industry.
Only on Dubai Eye 103.8.
Thanks, NLT. More from Middle East Electricity next.